to watch, then this is the video to watch. Good afternoon and welcome to GWF Entertainment. My name is Grizz. That's right. You're saying to yourself, Grizz. Yes, my name is Grizz. I am the sole proprietor of GWF Entertainment. And you ask yourself, well, why should I watch this video? And the answer is simple. The reason why you should watch this video, because during the next 10 minutes, I am going to pack a lot of information into this video, okay? Number one, let me talk to you about the broadcasting industry, okay? Years ago, in 1992, I took a position at a TV station in Philadelphia, low power, WOCB Channel 7, Philadelphia, okay? On my 16th birthday in 1992, I was on the air with a now former WWE superstar, Steven Richards, okay? So I was one of four people on the air that night at Channel 7. You're asking yourself, why am I telling you this, okay? The reason why is I want you to understand something, that the broadcasting business has changed so much in that time, okay? In the last, we have 31 years? 31 years, okay? In 31 years' time, so much has taken place, so much has happened in the world. Events like 9/11, events like COVID have taken place. Where am I going with this, you ask? Well, now you're going to find out what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm trying to tell you is what's about to take place in the next 3 months. Mark my words. The next 3 months will blow your mind. I am guaranteeing you in the next 3 months, something dramatic is about to happen. It's on the scale of 9/11 and COVID, but combine them together. That's the scale we're talking. We're talking potentially a World War III situation developing. You know it's around you every day you wake up. And if you read stories and you inform yourself of what's going on in the world that you and I live in, you will find the answers to why I am here today with this very important information. Let me tell you what I found. Number one, look at the situation with the hurricanes and the tropics as these storms continue to blow up. That's number one. Number two, take a good look at the situation with the Russian-Ukraine war. Something is going to bubble over, and it's going to be on a big scale in the next 3 months. Once again, I'm back to that number three, because before this year is over, I could see something major happening. Gas prices are about to go up the roof, okay? You're going to be paying $10 a gallon for gas. You will be paying $10 a gallon for gas. It's in the headlines. I read a story today on Twitter that stated that gas prices will go crazy in the next 3 months. That's one, okay? If you're not paying $10, you're going to be paying close to it for a gallon of gas. That is number one. The reason why I come on here to discuss this with you is because I want you to be prepared. I was on the air the night OJ took his car down I-5 in California, and they chased him. And that man, we believe, got away with murder of his ex-wife and her boyfriend. Okay? I've covered some hard-hitting stories in my life. I have a background as a journalist. You might look at me and say, this guy, yeah, okay, sure. Let me tell you something. There's no teleprompter sitting in front of me right now. I am talking to you right off the top of my head. I've never, ever once had a job where I used a teleprompter to broadcast to my audience. I was a well-respected journalist by my audience at Channel 7 Philadelphia. my audience on WNJC 1360 AM, and many other stops in my time as a broadcaster. Okay, we can't call it a career because that's not my career path. My career path, well, we'll talk about that another time. What I'm here today to do is bring you information today on YouTube. I'm willing to stake my 31 years of broadcasting on it. I'll tell you what, if none of this comes true, what I'm saying to you today, I will step aside and you will never ever see me on any of these platforms again as a broadcaster. I'm staking it all on this today. Mark my words, September 8th, 2023, the day Grizz came to you and said, I'm putting all my chips on the table. So if it doesn't happen, I'll step aside from broadcasting forever. And I will be a man of my word. When I say it, I will step aside. Maybe I'll go on these little rinky-dink apps and, have some fun like I've been doing on these rinky-dink apps. But you won't see me on any of the majors. There'll be no more lives on YouTube. There'll be no more lives on TikTok. There'll be no more lives on Twitter or X or whatever they want to call it these days. You won't see me on a major platform anymore. I'm staking my reputation on this one. That's why I decided to hit the button and go live and bring you this information about gas prices that are about to take off in the next 3 months, about the war situation, and that I believe something major is going to happen. There is going to be a mass casualty event in the United States of America in the next 3 months. And I'm very passionate about this, and I've done my research. I've done my homework. I'm coming here today to warn you now. This is the time to take it seriously. I'm telling you, something is about to happen. And I really do believe this. Because I'm not just saying it for ratings. I'm here to tell you because I care about YOU. That's why I'm here today. I'm here to deliver you a message. Because I do believe that there is a higher person up above. I was raised 12 years at Catholic school. Okay? So I do believe that there's science being sent to us from above. And I tell you what, when I went to bed the last couple nights, there's a cross hanging in my bedroom. I looked at that cross and I seen a glow on that cross. And I'm telling you right now, it's warning me of something that's about to happen. And I am here to warn you because I believe that something bad is going to happen. And I want you to be prepared because you can win. If something goes wrong, you can survive. But be prepared. That's my message today. Be prepared. Have a stash of food. Have a plan. If a flood hits you, be prepared. Have a plan to survive the energy being out for a long time. Because, folks, this is about to get real. And in my lifetime, and I'm over 40 years old, I've seen crazy days in my lifetime. I've seen some really bad storms. I know what it's like to lose power for over 3 days. Okay? It's not easy when you lose power for 3 days and it's freezing cold outside and you have no heat. I know what that's like. Okay? I've been through it in my life. Believe me, I've been through it in my life. Superstorm Sandy knocked my power out for over 3 days. I went on local television on an interview. I asked a reporter to put me on local television. And they did on 6 ABC Philadelphia. On the 5:30 newscast, they had me begging for my power to be turned back on. It's a true story. Okay? It's a true story. I know what it's like to go through the tortures of trying to survive a terrible storm. I want you to be prepared. I don't want you to be caught like I was when Superstorm Sandy hit and no power. And then in the winter, when an ice storm crippled and made the power go out again. I know what it's like. Twice in a matter of a 2-year period, I lost power for 3 days plus, okay? So I want you to be ready. I want you to be safe. And I'm telling you, wake up and realize something is about to happen. These next 3 months are critical to the future of each and every one of us. So please, take my warning serious. I'm not one of these doomsday people, but I'm a person that just wants you to be prepared. Because I tell you, back years ago, I had a career where I'd wake up in the morning and I'd put on my uniform and I would go and protect people's lives, okay? I would protect people's lives. I never carried a gun, but my job was to protect those people, either by guarding a entrance point to a building or just keeping them safe in general. A medical emergency took place, and I have to respond to that. That was my job. If somebody was threatening somebody, I had to respond to that. So I know what it's like to protect people. And I am here asking you to heed this warning very serious. This is no joke. This isn't a wrestling game show. This isn't a Walt Disney World theme park stream walking around showing you rides and people movers and everything else there is. This is a serious warning that something seriously is about to happen. Please, I beg you, take me serious. Things are about to get real. I see warning signs all around me every day I wake up. And no, I've not lost my mind. I really firmly believe, based on everything I've read, everything I've watched, that this is going to happen in the next 3 months. Between now and the end of the year, something is going to happen. It might not happen where you live, but something is going to happen somewhere in the United States of America. It could either be a massive hurricane strike with Hurricane Lee. It might turn left right into the East Coast and flood it out. It might be something even bigger. It might be something to do with the war in Ukraine and Russia. Look at the warning signs, folks. I'm not just talking out my butt. I'm talking here to you. Look, just gather information. Bring all the information in. Make a decision when you feel you're going to make your move to start preparing. Get yourself a kit. Prepare. The power can go out like that. Trust me, the power can be turned off like that. You've all witnessed it. Like I told you, it happened to me. Did they care about me when my power was off for 3 days? The answer is absolutely not. I want you to be prepared. So do what you need to do now. Make a plan. Prepare for the worst. Hope for the best. And may God bless America. Good afternoon, everybody. Be safe.